Hey everyone, it's Luke here from Puppeteer Painting Studio, bringing you an unboxing. I have here an Imperial Guard Primaris Psyker, so we'll go straight in, no use dilly-dallying about. Just want to show you this fine little model that I've got here. It's really cool. Obviously you get your base, more importantly you get this guy. Now, he's not fine cast, which to some of you may be a good thing, some of you may be a bad thing. Personally, I'm on the fence when it comes to fine cast. I think it's a really good product, but it also does have some bad things going for it as well. I mean, it's a lot more flimsy when you compare it to metal, for example. But this isn't a debate about fine cast or metal. I mean, I like the fact that metal is a bit more sturdy, but then it's a trade-off, isn't it, I suppose? But as I say, this isn't a debate about fine cast or versus metal. This is just to show off Primaris Psyker. Now, looking at him, he's got quite a lot of detail on him, like the tubing and the armour on his chest plate, breastplate, whatever you want to call it, and then some weird sort of, I don't know what you call this, really, like, obviously you've got the tubing and then a little machine at the back, but I don't know if this little bit of kit that he's packing that's sort of wired up to the back of his head, I mean the wiring goes all the way into his skull. I don't know if it's got a particular name, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Obviously sporting a sort of typical greatcoat that you see on a lot of guard sort of officers and characters. There's a really nice model. And some more symbols on his sort of tunic. And even some buckles here sort of coming off to the side of his coat, flapping about. And there's a couple of mould lines here and there, but that's what this is for. And then obviously you've got his little staff, again, wired up. You've got the wiring here, just going down, all the way down into his sort of backpack type machine thing. And then I think these tubes here going into the back of his coat are the ones that are coming up here. Double check. Well, maybe not. I mean, they sort of go in lower, sort of go in there, and coming back out again quite a little bit higher up. So it might be that they're supposed to be the same tubes. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's still a very cool model nonetheless. What I'm going to do now is quickly get rid of some of the mould lines and the flash, give him a little base coat, and show you what he looks like then. And here he is again, with his undercoat this time, and ready to be painted. When I was putting the undercoat on, I noticed there were a few more bits of detail all over him that you can't necessarily, you might be able to see from on the camera. I mean, one bit is the ring he's got. He's got a ring on his middle finger, and all the way up his fingers over here, like the back of his hand, on his left hand, he's got bits of metal that run along, or well, over his skin, but along the same lines as his tendons. You might be able to pick them up, and it looks really cool. It's just these little bits you sort of notice once you get right into sort of close-up work with him. And again, lots of buckles on his coat. It's just a really good model, and I'm quite glad I bought it. I wasn't originally going to get any Psykers, but thought why not. So there we have it, one Imperial Guard Primaris Psyker. Really looking forward to painting him. I think he's an awesome little model, and tons of detail all over the place really. Just keep, the more you look at him, the more little bits you sort of find on him. Really nice. So subscribe if you want to see more unboxings, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.